All right. 4 games played, 7 points. 10th on the Premier League table as it stands now. 2-2. Chelsea QARABAG. How you see the game?
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. No, why are you laughing? Yeah. It's good. It's fantastic. No, it's very, very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. I hope they're proud of themselves. Because at the end of the day, this defensive pairing is never going to happen in the Premier League. It's never going to happen.
Today's pairing, or
it's never going to happen. Tosin is so bad. And had to have said it here. I've said it everywhere. I don't believe in this boy. He's not quality. He's not good enough. Hato on his own caused 2 goals today. Yes. See, joke apart, this thing should not be looked over some people's heads. But Hato should be investigated today by FIFA.
For what?
He should be investigated by FIFA because I believe he did match fixing today. Oh. There is no way in hell his brothers back home in Netherlands did not bet, or wherever he's from did not bet that he will cause this mistake, cause these 2 goals. There is no way Hato did not do this thing intentionally. He did this thing purposely. I'm very, very serious. Hato should be investigated by FIFA board. He should be investigated because he match fixed this game. This is clear match fixing. It's okay if you cause 1 goal, but 2, come on, and you will not think that is shady.
You don't feel like that centre back is playing is not saying the always talk saying na left back him be.
What the left back? How in God's name would you put a player like that in left back? What are you talking about?
Is it not better to play him at left back based on?
He's not a left back. He's not a left back. At this point, he's nothing. He can't even be on the bench. He needs to be investigated. I'm so serious. And Tosin, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Tosin has to leave. He has to retire. He should not follow us back to England. I believe Azerbaijan is a good place for people to retire. As the match was going on, during the 80th minute, I was Googling retirement home in Azerbaijan. There's a fantastic one up in the mountains where I feel like he will love. He's very family friendly. You know, he has a family, he has children. I feel like and it's also a Christian neighborhood as well. You know, Azerbaijan is predominantly Muslim, but it's a Christian neighborhood. I feel like he can retire there. So I feel like if we've given him a free ticket to his retirement spot, he should stay in Azerbaijan. There's no need for Tosin to follow us to London. No need at all.
Okay. I don't know. Do you feel like Maresca underrated these guys?
It's not about, what do you mean underrated them? So you're trying to tell me that the first lineup he put out is not good enough to beat these people?
Because I mean, that's not his best.
Who started the game? The people that started the game, despite these 2 idiots that are called in my center back positions, aren't they good enough to beat QARABAG?
Maybe they are not. If we are being honest, because this Chelsea team.
So Gittins is not good enough to give me something on the left hand side.
I come.
Esteval got a goal.
Yes.
So Jean Pedro cannot give me a goal. Okay. What about Tyreek George Unko? He's not good enough. Lavia cannot stay fit. He's made of glass. Soft nipples. All these French boys that were buying with soft nipples.
So
this season is this. If you like, don't force your body to recover, Lavia. If you like, stay injured. We'll sack you. We'll sack you. You know what? We girls give you that loan ticket to Strasbourg is over. You and Chiwe, will you join each other? You're very, very silly.
So, like I said, does it feel like Maresca underrated them? Not because the players are not good enough to. Let me explain. Let me explain. The second half, we start. Okay, Lavia started. Maresca's serious game, we know say na Caicedo they start.
What?
Na Enzo they start.
So Lavia cannot start.
That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is, if it's a Champions League final.
Okay, so it's our fault that we have 2 quality DMs. Is it our fault? So Lavia, is he not good enough to play against QARABAG? I don't understand.
No matter how good.
Are you trying to say that QARABAG players are better than Lavia? Because that's what you're trying to insinuate.
What I'm saying is.
No, but that's what you're trying to insinuate. It was like a 4th round FA Cup tie and we played at B2. It wasn't like that.
what I'm saying is this. If Una get Champions League final,
Okay.
there's no way Caicedo will be on the bench.
Okay.
He's like the most important player in Chelsea.
Okay, so we cannot rest Caicedo on this game.
That's exactly what I am saying. Choosing this game to rest Caicedo
is up to the quality. It's a different statement when the replacement is not up to the quality. So it's a different statement when we replace Caicedo for Osugo.
Are you comparing Lavia and Caicedo this night?
No, I'm just saying Lavia is good enough to play against QARABAG.
But not as good as Caicedo. Now, the point why the dry one make.
No. You're just trying to make emphasis on the fact that we lost Caicedo. That's why we lost. That's why we do.
That's not what I'm saying.
We do this game because Hato needs to be investigated. He needs to be investigated. He match fix this game. There's nothing you can tell me. And Gittins needs to learn that killer instinct. What Garnacho came on and did is what Gittins should have done twice in the first half.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
You're already inside their box. Shoot! Why are you trying to cut in and find... What are you doing? The difference between world-class wingers and regular wingers is what? It's that killer instinct. Look at the likes of Gary Bill back then. Ronaldo. Nani. Mane, even from Southampton, Salah, Lamine Yamal, Ousmane Dembele, meeting they cut you, they shoot. You know what they're going to do, but you can't stop it. Why are you trying to trick around? You already cut in, shoot. Anything can happen. You can hit somebody's hand, a deflection inside the net, a rebound to your player. Shoot!
Is it safe to say that with Gitti's performance, you guys are missing Madueke?
No. What? Where did that even come from? What? Why are you trying to stay a narrative of Arsenal? I beg, please. What do you mean we miss Madueke? Is Madueke playing for Arsenal? Arsenal miss Madueke more than us. What do you mean? Arsenal miss Madueke. Madueke misses Madueke more than Madueke. Where's Madueke now? Do you know? Oh, exactly. I don't think Arsenal knows it. Man them. Madueke is in the hospital. Why would we miss an injured player? I don't understand. What is his stats this season? Garnacho, I swear, has more goals than Madueke. And Garnacho has, 2 goals? Please, don't come on.
So definitely, you guys, it is better to stick with Gittins.
Gittins shows you light.
Okay.
But he needs to have that killer instinct.
Final.
Yes. His final product needs to be better. Yes, we know you're fast. Yes, we know you can give us skills. Yes, we know you're dribbling. That doesn't mean anything if you don't have the killer instinct. You need to have the killer instinct. You're an attacker. You're a forward. That's what makes you brilliant. That's what makes you a star. That's what makes you play for England if you have ambitions of doing that. You need to have those killer instincts.
All right, so let's move to the positive now. Little positive. The lab coming on. And
how is that positive?
Because his coming on was
absolutely nothing to the game. That's not a positive.
But it was better. Okay, maybe it's not a positive, but it was better than Tarek George.
Was he?
I
think none of our attackers gave us nothing in this game. Our attackers gave us nothing in this game. Nothing in this game. Our attackers gave us nothing in this game. The lab needs to improve his level. I don't know what it is, but he needs to improve his level. This is not Ipswich. You need to improve your level, brother. You have to improve your level. You need to step up. You need to know the pace of game that you are playing. You need to understand the caliber of team you're playing for. It's not an Ipswich. It's not the championship. You're playing the Champions League. When you get a chance like that, you have to score it. You have to. You just put it out wide and say, okay, he's shot. That's what we want. No, we want goals. You know, man, we want goals. If that is Hurricane is forcing a save from the keeper. Yeah. Lewandowski is forcing a save from the keeper.
All right, okay, but it's safe to say Garnacho, there's positive.
I mean, Garnacho scored that goal and got missing in the game. Garnacho has a tendency of doing one good thing and just missing in the whole game. And once again, I still believe that there's some sort of tactical awareness going forward that Garnacho is missing in. Because there were a lot of crosses that they were putting into the box. That for kind of where Garnacho was meant to already be. Towards the end of the game, he was doing it. Since beginning of the 80th minute, there was something that Enzo Fernandez was telling you, come inside. Come inside. You're that last man in the corner of the edge of the post. You're that last man. So I feel like there's a lot of tacticalities that he's missing because he was in an average club before and with an average manager. But now he's with a quality one. There's a lot of things he's missing in his game. Man.
All right, just give us a final thoughts.
Final thoughts that this was very, very terrible. And this is not a good warm-up for our next Champions League game, which is a historical game. It's not a good warm-up. And I don't even know who are playing this weekend. I don't even know. But come on. What's the point of going all the way to Azerbaijan and doing this? It's pitiful. Tosin must leave my club. And Hato has to be investigated. I'll say it again. Hato has to be investigated.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. And then follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.